Hey y'all, it's your girl Hannah. Welcome back to the channel.
Okay guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. You already know what it is. Let's get right into this video. There's so much to unpack here. So they did break up. Lingo and Hannah did break up. As you can see, here's the receipts. She first posted on her story this, and I'll show all of them. So as you can see, she changed her profile picture to just her. That's kind of the start of it all. She's like single, no harsh feelings, just didn't want the same things. Now remember that she said they don't want the same things, because that is going to be important onto the why they broke up. Here someone replies, "What? Done believing love?" She reposted this, just basically being like, kind of like she can't believe it either. "Is this what y'all meant by right person, wrong time?" And then this is her account to show that it's her that posted it. So this one, she clarified that she broke up with him. I think a lot of people thought like maybe he cheated or something. So she does clarify that after he didn't cheat. She wants it known he didn't cheat. This one is the last one, and we're going to go over Lingo's next because he did post a little bit, not as much, but she kind of went off first. So I feel like he felt like he had to say something. So Lingo's first post is starting off by revealing that Hanna blocked him, and it says user not found, and it says guess this is how we playing it now. His next post is followed by a black screen saying I'm so lost right now. When you're back against the wall, turn into a socket. Okay, so he says some kind of shit like this, so keep that in mind. Back against the wall.
Save yourself some time and learn the difference between people looking for the truth and people just looking for answers, because they not the same. People looking for the truth came to the conversation with an open mind and are truly looking for the source of information. People looking for answers only want validation that goes along with their purpose.
I was debating on making this video or not right now because of the simple fact that this shit literally just occurred today, and I don't think that I've gave myself enough time to really like process it all, I guess you could say.
I think what she means by process is she hasn't even decided if she really wants to break up with him or not, because if you listen to this video, there's so many key points in it where she's basically wanting to get back with Lingo, and she's kind of putting it in his hands, like, to make the move.
I don't think I've gave myself enough time to really like just think about what I want to say in this video, but I also do know that, you know, there's a lot of people going through this shit, and videos like this are very important when you're a influencer, because you allow people to know so much about your life, and you allow people to judge you and, you know, say what they want to say and shit. And I'm okay with that. I'm genuinely okay with that, because this is what you sign up for. This is what, when you want to do this shit, this is the kind of shit that people really want to see. They want to see the real shit. But as you guys can tell from the title, me and Lingo did break up. It was my decision. I would say it's both of our decisions at the end of the day. He might disagree with that statement, but, you know, the last time we had talked, I had mentioned to him that, you know, I do love him, you feel me? And I would work things out with him, but, you know, sometimes you make decisions and they're the best decisions for you, you know?
So right there, she just admits she would work things out with him, but she just wants to make the best decisions. So right there, she's already wanting to get back with him. You can totally tell they're still going to get back together. You already know. So thing is, it's confusing to the audience because she never clarifies why they broke up, but I'm going to speculate on it. I'm going to give my opinion on why I think, but, you know, obviously the viewers have no idea, so they're going to try and piece it together themselves with the little hints and clues that they drop.
Like, it is what it is type shit. But at the end of the day, me and Lingo are broke up. I don't know if we're going to get back together, and that's the honest truth.
So I'm going to be completely honest. She really did fuck up with this video. She should have not put this video out so soon, because A, she's not even sure if she wants to leave him or not. Her audience already doesn't like him. So she knows by putting this out, her audience is going to be happy about it. And then basically bringing him back on the channel is going to make her audience upset again. And she's been trying so hard to make her audience like Lingo. So by you kind of breaking up with him, doing all this, making your audience like being like, congrats girl, good for you. And now you just bring him back. You're toying with your audience and they're going to be like, what the heck? Like, we can't take you serious anymore.
Right now, you know, we aren't speaking. We had texted or whatever, like, this shit happened earlier, and, like, we've been texting or whatever, but right now we're not speaking. He's probably asleep or just ignoring my texts. I don't really know, but, you know, one thing that I would say is that I'll never get on here and talk shit about him because I did love him. I'm never gonna get on here and talk shit about somebody that I cared about, whether, you know, I broke things off or not, because the reason why I had broke things off is just deeper than just what I would be able to explain on here. And
honestly, she would have been better off just like telling the reason why they broke it off if it's not that bad, and like she could, you know, tell you, because now everyone already thinks Lingo's abusive. They think he's gonna cheat. You know, we know it's not cheating, but people are already speculating on why they broke up. They're gonna speculate. She knows people are gonna speculate. They're not just gonna be like, oh yeah, they broke up, whatever. Not gonna try to find out a reason, right? So people are now thinking that was Lingo abusive, this and that. I'm going to get into it, but she recently hurt her knee and now people are speculating that. Like, I don't think it's that, y'all, but, you know, people are going to think that now, you know, they're going to assume the worst.
And honestly, it doesn't really matter why we broke things off because, why I broke things off because, you know, I am in the state of mind right now. Like, you know, I'm not going to cap, like, I'm really trying to be strong for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be strong for Kalia. I'm trying to be strong for me. And I have to get through this because I have a daughter. But boy, if he showed up right now, I would get in that car. You feel me?
Okay, y'all. I think we all know that she knows Lingo is going to watch this. Okay, she blocked him. Obviously, he's going to be checking her socials, you know. Obviously, he's going to see this video. That's basically like a call out, like, you know, come after me, chase after me. You'll see how she's like, he's not the type, basically telling him she wants him to.
Lingo, he's not the chasing type. Like, he's not the chasing type. Like, he's the kind of person, like, if you leave, then you wanted to leave type shit. You feel me? And an aspect that shit's true, but you know, sometimes shit happens, dog. Like, shit happens, and I'm not saying that I regret it because I know it was all for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But I do wish things would have went differently. You know, but I can't change what happened. I can't change the past. I can only move forward, and I'm gonna try to, you know, stay with the daily vlogs, especially now that I'm, you know, going through this shit, because just to be able to see me every day, see my growth, and see what happens. You wanna say hi? This is the very first night. This is fresh. Like, this shit just happened a few hours ago. Well, it's like 1 a.m. now. Luckily, I was only 3.5 hours away from my mom, so that's where I'm at right now. If you guys don't know, I did start talking back to my mom, like, 2 weeks ago.
So yeah, this is still really fresh. She talked about it really fresh. Literally just happened a few hours ago. It's a 3-hour drive to her mom's. Anyway, this is the mom that she literally was talking shit with Lingo on a video about that didn't take care of her child. So, you know, obviously when Lingo's out of the picture, the family makes up. That's why, y'all, if your spouse or your significant other is ever like beefing with their mom, that's their mom. You got to remember, they fight and break up all the time. You never want to bash their mom, as of Lingo did.
The best out of the situation, because at the end of the day, I always been telling her since we met, like, we don't need nobody because we ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? We don't need nobody because we ain't motherfucking got nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, and the whole situation with my mom, it was just more like, it's like, okay, it's cool or whatever. Like, I don't need nobody to take care of my daughter for me. I don't need nobody, whatever. But, like, at the end of the day, it was just more of the fact that we had this planned for so long.
Yeah, you don't need nobody because you don't got nobody. You just got each other until shit goes south. And then guess who picks up the pieces? Your mom. Your mom's always going to be there for you no matter what. Guys usually will tell you don't have anybody so that you feel like they just have, you know, you just have them. when really Lingo doesn't have anybody. That's why he's telling her when she literally does have a family. So I don't know. It's messy.
I don't really have to explain all that. People make up with their parents and that just be that. But that's where I'm at right now. I'm at my mom's and it's like, as much as there might be people out there like, if you feel this sad about it, why would you do this in the first place? Like I said, I'm not gonna get on here and explain why, because he didn't do anything. Like, he didn't cheat or nothing, so I don't want you guys to think that. Like, it wasn't nothing. He didn't do nothing like that. It's just been repetitive shit that's just, like, progressively gotten worse. And I would take the blame on a lot of it, you feel me? He knows sometimes, like, he's in the wrong and he has faults and shit, but, like, I genuinely feel like the reason why we butt heads a lot is due to me and just my way of thinking and shit. And, you know, I don't know. And when I got picked up, when my mom came and got me, because obviously I don't have my car anymore, I had to leave so much shit, dog, because, what are you doing, pull my hair? I had to leave so much shit because it wouldn't fit. So I literally came to my mom's with like 5 trash bags and Kalia's toys and all that. And I dead ass think I left her bag of clothes. So now tomorrow I have to go get her some new clothes because, Kalia, can you please stop? This is not the vibes right now.
Now, this was like interesting to me because I get it. She packed the clothes really suddenly, you know, and could only pack like 3 bags. But you would think that she'd be able to go back another day and get the clothes. But instead, she's like, I'm going to have to buy Kalia all these new clothes. So that was interesting to me. Like, she felt like she can't go back.
Real hard. And I wish I'm not gonna cap, I do wish that Lingo, you know, was the type, you know, the last time we texted, he was like, he said, like, you know, just take a few days and, like, if you know, want to work things out and all this shit and whatever type shit. And I'm just like, damn, like, I know a bitch, like, left and shit, but, like, for real, like, you gonna make a bitch wait a few days, like.
So here that tells me that this has been like a repetitive thing. So like something that they're arguing about has come up before. And it's like she wants him to like not be like, okay, just give it a few days. She wants him to know she's serious about it. Like, this topic is really serious to her. So she's sending a message by breaking, I'm ending it over this. And he was so shocked. He was like, take a few days, you know, see if you feel the same type thing. But she's like, no, like, I'm so strong on this. Like, this is really hurting me. So I'm going to break it off and tell the internet about it. Almost as if he feels like he's backed up into a wall over this topic.
I'm a Scorpio. In a few days, I might be over it. Like, real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be deep like that. It really do. Because it's like, I don't like crying like this. So, if I'm crying like this over and over and over and over for days, it's like, that shit don't hold no weight to me. Truly. Like, if that sounds cold, it sounds cold. But, like, I think what's making me say that is the fact that I was, like, real vulnerable after this situation. I had, like, you know, told him over the phone and shit, like, you know.
So, yeah, I feel like she was upset that she was vulnerable with Lingo, and he kind of brushed it off. And, like, you know, she was admitting her faults, like, she was kind of apologizing, kind of taking blame for the whole situation, and he really wasn't. So I feel like that's why she wanted it to be more serious and let him know she's more serious about it.
This is stupid, and, like, it was stupid, and just all this shit, you know, admitting to my faults, and just taking the blame for shit, and it's like, and I know he's hurting too, you feel me? I know he's hurting, but he's a man, so he's gonna handle that shit a little bit differently, you feel me? He ain't gonna get on YouTube and cry and make a video, he ain't gonna, you feel me, just pop up on a bitch and but it's okay. It's truly okay, because we gonna go through this shit together, y'all. We gonna get through this shit. I ain't gonna make this video too long, because y'all see a bitch going through it.
Okay, so yeah, that was it for the breakup portion of this video, but now let's get into the why. So that's what happened. Now let's get into the why. Now I do feel like they are back together already because it's literally been a few hours, and if you notice, if you go onto Hanna and Lingo's profile pictures, Hanna changed it from her solo picture to both of them together again, and Lingo's is like just of Hanna. So that's some tea. And they also deleted the breakup video. I just feel like this breakup video is totally gonna throw off the dynamic of their YouTube channel now. Like when he comes back, which he will, mark my words, he ain't going nowhere. Like when he comes back, it's just like, how do you come back from this, you know? How do you come back and you want a positive environment for your YouTube channel? You can't. Like, it's already so toxic. It's like you can't, you know, I don't even know where to go
was
from
4
this.
months. Now, for the last 2 weeks now.
Now, I just want to throw this in. So this is actually a day before the breakup video, okay? They were still together at this point. Hanna had mentioned she hurt her knee. I feel like that's unrelated, but I don't know. Like, I have no idea. She has a knee injury now. She says from dancing, okay? She's a stripper, you know. They get injuries, you know. Okay. So let's just talk about this because she just drops a bomb. So she just drops a bomb.
Every time I eat a bowl of Cheerios, I want to throw them the fuck up. I can eat them, but afterwards I feel sick. Like, so that's one sign that is like kind of leaning me towards. The other two is I have experienced 2 miscarriages since I've been with Lingo. I don't know if I lost them due to stress or just like, things that you can't really, have control over. But I have had 2 miscarriages. It's not unlikely in my family. My mom had like hella miscarriages. She still had 3 kids though. So like, I know I could possibly take after my mom and like have some miscarriages and then, end up being pregnant. So, yeah, I have not taken a test. I've not taken a pregnancy test because I'm the type of person, like, I like to wait as long as possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like it could be more accurate. But then I told my mom that, and she educated me and told me that, there's a certain hormone that a female gets when she's
like, girl, what? Okay, girl, what? So this is crazy. I don't know. To me, I'm just speculating here. This is totally 100% conspiracy, okay? I feel like, what if they broke up because of this baby? Like, Hanna's been talking about having a baby for a while now. She wants another one, with Lingo. Like, maybe he's not ready to be a father, and she's been, like, she thinks she's pregnant right now. Like, she's not sure. So maybe that could have been, like, a stem from the fight. And also how she's been talking, like, her mindset on things. We'll get into that. Just listen.
Pregnant, and like it will show regardless of how far along. See, me personally, I knew about the hormone, but I thought like let's say you're only like 3 weeks pregnant. I thought that was like not a good time to take a test. Like, you should wait until you're like 5 or 6 weeks type shit. You feel me? I honestly did not know, because when I was pregnant with Kalia, I didn't even find out until I was already 7 weeks. So
okay, so now how she's talking about this pregnancy scare is more like she's gonna keep it, in my opinion. Like, girl, wait 3 to 5 weeks? Like, girl, oh my god, if that was me, just because I just want to let y'all know, I totally believe in abortion. If I was pregnant right now, I'd have abortion. I'd take a whole vlog, take y'all with me, okay? I'm literally the same age as Hanna, but I personally not ready for a kid. Not ready. If she's ready, that's good on her. This and that, she wants another one. But she's like talking as someone who is ready to have another kid, because girl, you can't wait a certain amount of time to have an abortion. And you know what? Maybe she doesn't believe in abortion, and that's fine. But maybe that is like something that is like a thing in their relationship that they're butting heads on. Like, maybe Lingo's not ready. Like, he's like, I want you to have an abortion. I'm just speculating. But she's talking like someone who's ready to have a kid, because, girl, I'm not waiting more than a week. Like, if I found out I was more than a week pregnant, I would be freaking the fuck out. There ain't no waiting. I need to find out right away so I can take care of it right away type thing, right? But if you're willing to have it, you wouldn't really care, like, you're going to have it if you're going to have it, right? Because you don't believe in abortion. So that's me speculating.
As much as there might be people out there, like, if you feel this sad about it, why would you do this in the first place? Like I said, I'm not gonna get on here and explain why, because he didn't do anything. Like, he didn't cheat or nothing, so I don't want you guys to think that. Like, it wasn't nothing. He didn't do nothing like that. It's just been repetitive shit. I have experienced 2 miscarriages since I've been with Lingo. That's just like progressively gotten worse, and I would take the blame on a lot of it, you feel me? He knows sometimes like he's in the wrong and he has faults and shit, but like I genuinely feel like the reason why we butt heads a lot is due to me and just my way of thinking and shit. And you know, I don't know.
Like how she says way of thinking, maybe that's her beliefs, like in just having a kid, like she doesn't believe in abortion. I don't know, I'm just speculating. But the thing is, like, you see how long paused she was after that, like she was so hurt by the situation. So it's either like abuse or like I don't know if it's abuse. Like that'd be crazy. Like it'd be crazy if it was like that, you know. So it's either that or that. Like who knows what it could be. But I feel like as viewers, like you're gonna put all this out but not tell us what it is. There's gonna be speculation.
What's making me say that is the fact that I was like real vulnerable after this situation. I had like, you know, told him over the phone and shit, like, you know, this is stupid, and like it was stupid, and just all this shit, and just taking the blame for shit. And it's like,
Yeah, like I don't know what she'd be like taking the blame for, but like with pregnancies, I feel like it's more on the girl to make sure you don't get pregnant type thing. I feel like that's more, it is just generally more on the girl, like because guys really don't have to do nothing, you know. We got to make sure we take our birth control. Maybe it's that, I don't know, again, speculation.
yeah. So I have not taken a test. I will take a test, you know what I'm saying? So we don't like keep the weight for everybody, like, are you pregnant or not? I've just kind of been waiting it out. So I haven't said anything because, like, you know, I don't like to do that, put it out there, because you guys might, you know, take it farther and all that respectfully. But just right now, I think I'm pregnant. I don't know though. So yeah, and I only have to say that because Lingo's the one that brought it up in the Denny's vlog, and I was just like, okay, you feel me? I did not know we was gonna like put it out there yet. But yes, I could possibly be pregnant. But as of right now, I don't know. You feel me? I'm just really trying to fucking feel better with this knee so I can get back to vlogging every fucking day, because I literally cannot even get off the bed. That's why I haven't posted a video, because this is exactly how the video would be. Just me sitting here talking.
So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. They haven't posted anything on their YouTube channel since, so it'd be interesting to see if Lingo comes back on the channel or not. They haven't addressed that they're not broken up. They just changed their profile pictures back to each other. So yeah, I wonder what the situation was. Is it abuse? Is it the pregnancy? Like, who knows? I feel like as viewers, we do have a right to know what the situation is, because we're, you know, as viewers, we are invested. We're already in too deep. How are you gonna just like leave us hanging like that? So obviously people are gonna think the worst if you just don't come out and say it if it's not that bad. So you already know, like and comment, subscribe. I'd love to know your opinions, and I'll see you in the next one.